which is very different than when you stay in a very nice hotel. Because in a very nice hotel, you don't worry about Doritos on the floor because they do everything for you, right? There is this word that hotels use to describe how awesome they are. They use this word, they say, we have a lot of amenities. Sounds luxurious, that word by itself, right? We have amenities. You wanna go to the spa, you can go to the spa. You wanna call on the phone and have food brought to you, we'll bring food to you. You want more towels, we'll give you as many towels as you want. And they won't just be towels, they'll be the fluffiest, cushioniest things you've ever wrapped around your body in your whole life. And in a nice hotel, it doesn't matter if you leave trash on the floor, because someone's coming to clean trash up. It doesn't matter if you leave your towels laying around, because someone's gonna clean up the towels. And it doesn't matter, you don't have to make the bed, you don't have to do anything. We stayed at a really nice hotel once around the same time because someone paid for us to stay in this like 5-star amazing hotel. And I remember that hotel. I don't remember Doritos on the floor, I remember something else. I remember calling down and asking the most important question that we could ever ask in life, which is there any chocolate cake? That was a joke, but it didn't really go over. I don't actually think that's the most important question in life, but it wasn't funny. I need to move away because it's like just digging a hole at this point. But I asked for chocolate cake, and you know what happens? A couple minutes later, this man knocks at the door. He's wearing a tuxedo. He's holding one of those silver platters. And he says, your room service has arrived. Hidden accent and everything. Comes in with this big silver platter, opens it up, and there before my eyes was one of the most beautiful things I'd ever seen in my life. It wasn't just chocolate cake. Someone went up to the 7th heaven and Jesus gave this thing to them. And they brought it down and they put it in front of me in my room. And that chocolate cake, I still dream about that chocolate cake. So rich, so chocolatey, it was almost bitter, melted in your mouth. Anyway, the benefit of staying in a nice hotel is that someone does everything for you. Let me tell you, for us who come to church, it is very easy to consider a house of God as a nice hotel with nice amenities that I get to take advantage of. I get to come to church and oh, there's a nice kids ministry, and oh, there's nice singers, and oh, it's a nice building, and oh, it's a nice preacher. I'll take advantage of the amenities. And you leave your mess here and you take no responsibility for any of it. And when there's garbage on the floor, it's not your job to do anything about the garbage. You just checked in and then checked out. You took advantage, but then you left without taking responsibility. And what I'm telling you is that that's fine if you want to be a spectator in the house of God, but I don't want to be a spectator in the house of God. I want to be a leader who advances a move of God in my lifetime. And so I don't come to check into a nice hotel. No, do you know what I do? I show up to build a house that's gonna be a place of refuge and hope and healing for the lost people. So if there's trash on the floor, it's my responsibility. If the screen doesn't work, I'm gonna do something about it. If someone needs to love the children, I'll love the kids. Why? Because the house of God must be excellent, because it is God's method of solving the problems in our world today. A spectator understands the benefits of a healthy house, but a leader understands the power of a healthy house. It doesn't take rocket science to sit in a room and to say there's some good things going on there. And that's what a spectator does, but a leader has a different attitude. They don't say there are good things there. A leader says there are good things there, therefore we must connect this to the rest of the world. I understand the benefits, but I also understand the power. It is a great children's ministry for my children. And if I leave it there, I'm just a spectator. But if I understand that it's a great children's ministry for my children and also for the millions of children who live in our generation, then I'll understand the power of it and I'll leverage the power of it to make a difference on the earth. Do you understand the power of what you're sitting in today? Some of you don't because you're still sitting on the sidelines. You're not serving, you're not giving, you're not contributing, you're not inviting, you're just taking the benefits of it. And if that's your attitude, you are welcome here because everyone is welcome here, but you're not gonna be advancing a move of God while you're here. You're just going to be reaping the benefits of it. And if our whole church has that attitude, guess what we're gonna be? We're gonna be a nice, exclusive hotel where a few people do a lot of work. But if we all rise up and accept the leadership mantle that God's placed on our lives individually, then we will be a move of God that brings hope and redemption to our city. A spectator, I'm almost out of time. We gotta move on, but I'm gonna give these to you. A spectator is always looking for greener grass, but a leader is planted and waters the grass to keep it healthy for everyone. We have this attitude with God. These principles are all about the move of God that he wants to do through the local church, but they apply to your marriage, your career, your family. But here's what we do. We're like, oh, that place was really nice. I liked staying in that hotel. They had really good towels. But I heard there's a hotel down the street and they have an even better spa. I'm gonna check in and stay there for a couple nights. Oh, and then there's another hotel down the street, and I heard that they have even better food, so I'm gonna check in there. But then I'll remember the towels. I'll go back and check in at the towel place again. But then there's this other place, and it's a little bit far away, but I heard that they have really, really, really comfy mattresses, so I'm gonna hang out there for a little while. And this is the game that we play with church. And that's why there's no power in the church. Because the grass ain't greener on the other side, the grass is green where you water it. To quote Justin Bieber, I think. Is there a place where there is better preaching? Yes, because Jason Howard is not the best preacher. Is there a place where there are better singers? I don't know, Kels is here. But there probably is. Is there a place that has more convenient parking? Yes, but why are we asking these questions? These questions tell me that all we want to be is spectators who take advantage of what other people have built. Instead, let's ask a different question. Let's say, where can I be planted so that I can be a part of a move of God that is a healthy house that brings hope to a lost world? Because it is when I am planted that I start to grow. You won't ever grow if you don't stick around a place very long. Because the moment you get offended, you'll just go somewhere else. But the reason why you were offended is because you have issues in your soul that you need to deal with. But you just go somewhere else when you get offended so that you don't have to go through the uncomfortable phase of something called growth.